Now we're going to stack these cakes and decorate them. What you're going to need are some wooden dowels. If your support system isn't right, then your cake will collapse. It'll just be too heavy on that bottom cake. So just go ahead and go out and get some wooden dowels. These ones are 12 inches long. We're going to cut them anyway. I'm not sure how round they are, but they're just little wooden dowels. And then you'll need something to cut them with. And I use garden shears. All of the stuff that looks like gardening or tools, like my smoothing tool, are exclusively used for cakes. But I'm sure if you have garden shears or a saw to use, just make sure you wash it off real good. I mean, that goes without saying. So what we're gonna do is, actually, first what I'm gonna do is
Stop my hair.
Tonight it's earlier. It's only almost 9 o'clock. So tonight we're gonna have an audience. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a dowel in, go all the way to the bottom, and then measure right where we want it to go, which is at about the top of the icing. Pull it out and then cut it.
I don't think those would cut, Mom.
You don't think it's gonna cut it?
I feel like that's...
Sorry. That might work better. And then I'm going to measure all of my
cakes.
supports for this tier off of this, because if my cake is lopsided and all the dowels aren't the same size, then the whole cake is going to end up lopsided. But if you support it evenly, it's going to come out a more level cake. Okay, and I put 4 on each tier.
Why are they not together? Again. Mommy!
Let's one to the floor. And then just put these right in the cake.
Where?
Right about the center. Make sure they go in straight. And then, thank you, baby. We are going to take the next size tier. And the cardboard layer and all. We're just gonna put it right on top.
Take the cardboard off.
No, we're gonna leave the cardboard right on there.
It's how they can go together.
And it'll sit there.
And then the last one.
And then we're going to measure this one.
Hope you don't go through the other one.
And then cut 4 supports here. This really is one of the most important parts of
Mom, no
stacking.
flashing one.
Yep, of stacking a cake. Is your
Hi.
support. Okay, baby.
I want to talk to you.
Tell Donna what your name is.
No.
No? Say my name's Andrew.
No.
Okay, so same process. Put a dollop of icing here, and I should have actually done it on the bottom one also.
Take it off.
and it kind of acts as a glue.
Take it off then. Put on the my one.
No, it's okay.
And then it won't stick.
And then we're just gonna put this, we're gonna center it as best we can.
Hey, that's a small wedding cake.
Yep, it's a small wedding cake.
Do we get to eat it?
Okay, so there we have our 3 stacked tiers. I have some red ribbon and some cream
White.
color ribbon. And this is probably actually a nice size. I'm just gonna, pair of scissors, cut it to length,
You need to tie it.
and then going to find the back of this cake. Which I think is actually center there. Which I think is right here.
Hey, Mom, that looks like a nice wedding cake.
Looks like a nice wedding cake.
Need some tape?
No, no tape.
Is
You're
it
gonna
not?
put a little bit of icing on there to secure your ribbon.
About the other side.
And then just smooth it out. And then just bring it around. We're gonna get a nice clean edge here. And then use another bit of icing to secure that.
There. All done. Aren't we? Mom, we all done?
Not quite.
What else do we have to?
And you see that kind of eliminates the need for a border around the bottom because you won't see the edge here because of the ribbon. And I'm going to alternate it with this cream color ribbon, although it's almost matches the color of the cake.
And you can't see it. That matches. You can't even see it. And then you have to do the last one.
Mm-hmm. You're brilliant, Bubby.
I think that's too big.
You think it's too big? Well, we'll just wait and see, won't we? Okay, put that there again. Just press it in. And then just wrap it around.
It's not too big.
It's not too big?
Yes, it is.
Maybe just a little bit too big.
Mommy, do I bite off?
And then, it's okay. I'm just gonna move this. Okay. And then we'll do the last one. Red,
Why?
to make you ask questions.
What's my favorite color? Make me a bow. Okay? Okay, Mommy.
Let's see what.
Make me a bow that way. Too big. Mommy, do I get to eat that cake?
Yep. Do you like mommy's cakes?
Yes.
Yes.
Make me a ribbon.
Let me see. Okay. So there's. Let's see. If we can move that. We'll just aim it a little bit up more so you can see it.
Hi.
Stop, Bubby. I have these flowers that we're just going to use to accent a little bit. These ones are just red ranunculus and cream ranunculus.
Are they
If you do decide that you're going to use fresh flowers, make sure you check with your florist just to see that they're food safe. Some flowers obviously aren't food friendly, like poinsettias. It's
Mom, that's a pretty wedding cake.
a pretty wedding cake.
That's like you can put in a wedding, but you need it bigger.
Yeah, needs to
One
be
cake
bigger.
for bigger.
Okay, so Donna, Andrew told you that your wedding cake, the wedding cake that you're gonna make, needs to be bigger.
That's like the one in the bottom.
Yep.
You made a bigger one.
This over just
One big.
slightly.
Cake needs to be bigger than that one. You need more cake than that. Hey, like it, buddy.
Like
Can I
that?
keep a flower?
Well, you know what? I'm sure you can, but you have to be very patient.
Okay. I want one
Just
more.
play with it until it looks how you want it to look. It's a trial and error kind of project, but you do have a whole month to play. Use less flowers, use more flowers, whatever you guys like. And then you could use a cake topper, or just put a whole bunch of these flowers on the top to act as the cake topper. Let's see what we have here. We'll just do this real quick.
Can you use up all the flowers? And I want one.
Guess what, Andrew? While this cake is staying here, so you can have whatever ones you want.
Can I put flower on?
No, let mommy do it.
You put it as this as you want. You make the bottom cake bigger, make it big wedding cake. Mommy, you should have copied the one in the bottom one.
But if they're planning on using a more traditional cake topper, obviously, you would maybe thin this out on top and put the cake topper behind it. Whatever works for you. I think I told you yesterday that the cake would be, you would need 6, 8, and a 12 or something like that. But the 6-inch, if the bride and groom decide to keep it, wouldn't count in your serving, so you would need an 8, a 10, and a 14 plus the 6 if they're going to keep it, which makes it a nice 4-tier wedding cake, which actually makes a more stunning visual.
Mom,
Off there. So I hope this helps, and again, I just did this in cream and red, and you would probably, well, I'm sure most definitely want to do it in their colors, burgundy and baby blue. But that's just a simple idea. I hope you enjoyed
bye.
my tutorials for you.
Bye.
That's your finished
Tell her I said bye.
product.